Colts versus Bucks. Here we go.
We almost got one today, you know?
Yeah. I was so hyped right here, bro.
Dude, the whole
Brady was
beginning
like-
of the game, we kept getting good breaks. Didn't do
Yeah,
anything with it.
Brady and his receivers were not on the same page the first few drives.
Nah, not at all.
That was part of the reason we were getting stopped so easy. And spoiler alert,
Yeah, and then we do nothing
we
with
only
it.
got a field goal.
I could have been nice touchdown there, too.
Yeah, that's one where Wentz put it on the money. Pittman just slips. Like it would have been on the money if Pittman didn't slip.
Badgley
he's
helping his case to stay on the team. But yeah, the Badgley Rigo situation, oh my gosh. That's his 10th takeaway in 12 games. Darius Leonard alone has 10 takeaways. All pro. All pro.
Yeah, jam.
I think we're kind of, obviously we kind of know what happens, but at one point in the first half, we're kind of feeling like we did against Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like extremely good. You're like, if they continue this, there's, we've just been dominant.
It's just when you're playing a team like their quarterback's Brady, you just have to score, bro. And then that is just so tough.
It's just a roller coaster of a fucking game.
It was.
At least, so like I was seeing much people commenting on Instagram and stuff like the Colts could be a Super Bowl team if they get the playoffs. So
yeah, we're a team that no one's gonna want to play.
I mean, they've shown week in, week out they can compete with the top teams. They just find a way to, like, it just pisses me off because they find a way to dominate one half, and then the second half they look like a whole completely different team.
And I knew that was coming.
The biggest loss was Seattle, I believe.
We dominated the Ravens literally till the second half.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I can do it, baby.
That was so big. That was Doolin's only catch of the day, too. A 62-yard bomb.
Which, with them not throwing deep to T.Y., they need somebody, and Paris Campbell being out, they need somebody to be that deep threat, and he's got the speed to do it.
There's another turnover. It's our second turnover.
One play they didn't show with that freaking Rocky Sin. Rocky Sin could have had a pick six, and he freaking dropped that one when he jumped it on the right sideline.
Yeah. My favorite thing of the whole game was our drive right before the half.
Yep. I liked our short pass. Oh my god, his speed on that run.
It was the one right before the half, and then it was the one to tie it at 31, or my two favorite drives.
Yeah. JT fucking just led this whole thing. Oh!
I like Frank's calls on fourth down this game. The second one was a little iffy, the one to T.Y., but T.Y. made a play.
Wentz put it on the money, too. That was a play where I was like, God, everybody's covered. This is, it's going to be a turnover on downs, and Wentz puts it on the money. Gutsy-ass pass.
That one right there was beautiful, too. It was a good play call.
I wouldn't say they didn't have any, but they didn't have a lot all the time.
So we got it just under 2 minutes left. Remember, we got it, and then it starts with a sack.
Dominican Sue still in the league.
This play right here, bro, was so nasty. Back-to-back weeks, he has a play like this on a 3rd and long, where he just makes a play with himself. So massive.
I know he got fucking tough on the back of that arm.
I remember watching that live, and it looked like he started losing his footing, like he was leaning more forward.
Yeah, he was stumbling a little bit.
He was running, yeah.
Good pickup by Hines. First
These
down.
little passes right here were nice.
Look, another 3rd and long, same drive. And then just a beautiful ball to Doyle.
Jack with a nice catch. He drags the toe on that one.
He had
Jack had a big game.
Yeah, I think he was our leading receiver. 3rd and goal. Just running out of space. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that play. That was
almost
scary.
catches it too. It was actually in his hands for a second. Just a replay.
And this is Frank Reich's gutsy call, beautiful ball, and finally we get a T.Y. Hilton touchdown.
This is where you need to run the ball badly. I mean, I understand, they did good right here, but this is good.
Even though, like I said, we know what happens here, this is one of my favorite drives just because it was up until you guys know the play, but up until that play, it was God, they just came out of halftime, their offense is still humming, Wentz is still dealing, at this drive I was thinking, they're not letting it off the cellar, they're going to keep scoring.
Yep. And then that
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
That's what really did it right there. That was, I think it was. I'll show you when we really started messing up. It was a certain different spot.
Who got him there? Is that
Quiddy.
Quiddy? Let's
Quiddy.
go.
They said something like Quiddy's got like 3 or 4 sacks in the last 3 or 4 games.
Oh, that's a
That
tough
one, I remember that
yeah,
play.
That's tough.
Yeah, this was definitely a passing play. This was different.
I mean, that's just the Brock Yassin we know. He's been solid, but he's just gonna.
Yeah,
When he gets beat,
better.
he gets grabby.
I mean, honestly, if he doesn't grab, that's probably the catch. But
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was good defense other than the grab.
Yeah.
Obviously,
he's
the
not
grab,
grabbing jersey like that.
the grab warrants the pass interference. I'm not saying that, but I don't know how out of position he would have been if he wasn't grabbing, unless he was just getting straight out ran.
So let's see how we answer. Had a beautiful drive that ended with a turnover. Still passing it.
Which, I mean, I am kind of shitting on him for not using Taylor so much, but they are making plays with the passes. It's
Dude,
just
Doyle had a day today.
Another fake. Wentz rolling out, setting up to go deep, gonna float one deep down the field for Pittman.
That's tough. That's just a bad ball. That's a terrible ball.
Like I said, though, him throwing that, the only I don't really have any problem with it because, like I said, I told you guys, it was one-on-one your best receiver. The dude's got like 5 inches on Winfield. The only thing I would say is maybe you don't take a shot like that in that situation.
It was just a bad throw. Like he just went out more to the outside, and Pittman would have had a better chance of getting that. It was just a terrible ball.
He didn't go vertical enough on that.
He was kind of behind him though. It was a bad throw. So that's 2 turnovers, our first 2 possessions in the half. And then we just can't stop him.
Gronk just being a freaking beast.
Yeah. I knew he was going to have a big day because tight ends have been torturing us this year. You expect like good tight ends. Buckner got one today. It's good to see. Pat Brady on his back a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually really, really glad he came back because when he was laying down injured, I thought it was something serious.
This is the one that they do this later on in the game, and it's like, I mean, I know what you're doing. You're not trying to give up the first down, but you can't give up that many yards.
Oh.
And that was a terrible call.
Yeah, a lot of these.
I didn't see any of this.
If you don't get that call, then I mean, it's not going to be a successful.
First of all, Braid initiates contact. There's a shove right there, and second of all, look where the ball bounces.
Yeah, that's
it
tough.
wasn't catchable.
This is some of the worst our defense has looked in the red zone in like a while. We didn't get one stop. And I had just looked over at this, and I saw that, and there was a person in the control room with me, and I said, that's game right there.
Yeah,
that did it.
Killer.
That did it.
That was kind of like the icing.
We just said how bad we were in the red zone. You give them another look in the red zone. What do you expect them to do with it?
Which the defense did clutch up here, though.
Yeah, just only held them to 3. But that just shows you what happens when you get pressure.
And it's up and right through. In a row, up the middle.
Now, late in the 4th, we did go to JT, and he delivered. We probably could have went to him a bunch more in the 3rd.
The thing is like I know we got the yards off the passing, but the thing is whenever you run it, that's when that play action opens up, and that's not getting picked off because he's gonna have a step above him.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I didn't have a problem with this because, like I said, Wentz was dealing all game. But
there's a reason, like. The Bucs have like the #1 run defense in the league. Like it's a tough defense to run against, especially when they stuffed you like they did in the first half.
I don't have a problem with them passing more than running. It was just the fact that like they completely forgot about the run.
Yeah.
Like they didn't. Like it wasn't like. I mean, Jonathan Taylor wasn't even getting like they were like. I mean, it was like 3 or 4 probably possessions where he didn't get a carry.
Big 3rd down here. Look who it is, Ty.
I was hoping he was going to score that.
This drive was so good. And then he just handed it to the #1 running back in the league again. He got his. And now this is our defense just didn't step up.
It's just hard in these situations because you don't want to give up anything big, but you know they're just going to go short when they can't. Like,
you just needed our one last stop, and they just didn't get it.
It's just crazy because even when the Colts defense wasn't performing well, their run defense was always good, and it really got exposed today.
Now this could have been the greatest play of the season. He returned that from the back of the end zone. He almost had it.
That dude doesn't get his hand. This dude doesn't get his hand on him.
He almost had it. So now you're 10 seconds inside the what? 40?
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't know if I like this play call right here.
At the 32.
Well, this one right here is confusing because they could have done anything there with two.
Why go to the? Okay, why are they going in the corner though? Like, why is? Because you can play midfield with the timeout. Or I guess.
Well, that's what I was saying. They could have done anything right there.
Yeah.
They used the timeout when they after they went out and lined up, and then they called a timeout.
And that's gonna do it.
Cool is if he got picked up and then hit back for a save.
We almost got one though. We almost had a big win. This isn't the worst thing in the world. Yeah. It's an NFC team, but it would have been great to just build momentum on. But we played them good. Yeah, just beat ourselves. 4 turnovers. You're not going to win the game.
It just shows how, I would say, what position our team's in to actually win big games. Like, if it comes down to a Super Bowl championship type of game, I don't think we're winning it. So, at least at this level of coaching,
I wouldn't say that because the only reason we lost this game is we've had a bunch of turnovers, which we haven't had this year. This was such an odd game.
Well, the thing is, it's an odd game, but if you look back on all the blown leads and good teams we lose a possession to, like
yeah.
Bills,
we'll talk about it in the podcast, though. Be sure, if you guys are watching this, to be able to listen to the podcast.